Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's episode of The Sin Struggle. We've got a special guest for you today. This is Jill DeBeast. I'm good friends with her brother, Will DeBeast. So we got a lot of questions for you today, Jill. Are you ready? Are you ready to play The Sin Struggle?
I'm ready.
She's ready, folks. All right. Let's have our background man, Steven, explain the first game.
Well, Jim, first game is called OT Vocab. We tell you 3 words and how they define the ancient views of sin.
Sounds like a good one, Jill. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready, Jim.
All right. Your first word. Let's see the first word, Steven. Look over there. All right, Jill, your first word is hata, and your clue sentence is the archer did not hit the target. What do you think the word means?
Well, the ancients built the Greek walls, so...
5 minutes, Jill.
5 minutes. Okay, does it mean shooting a crossbow at a flock of geese?
I'm sorry, Jill. The correct answer was missing the mark. The Old Testament view of sin, they thought that it meant you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing.
Darn it.
The archer missed the mark. All right, are you ready for your second word?
Okay, Jim. I think I can answer.
All right, let's see the next word, Steven. All right, Jill, your second word is Pesha, and your clue is James Dean. What do you think it means?
Alright, I think I got this one.
Give us an answer.
Motorcycles!
I'm sorry, Jill. The correct answer was rebellion. If you were Pesha-ing in the Old Testament, then you were rebelling against God, and probably against some other people too. All right, are you ready for your third word? Jill.
Okay.
Okay, let's see the third word, Steven. All right, Jill, your final word is Awan, and your clue is innocent until proven blank.
I think I know this one.
All right, let's hear it.
Blue.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry, Jill. Awan means guilt or iniquity, and if you were guilt-ing or awaning, as the Old Testamenters would say, then you did something and you felt bad about it, and that meant that it was bad. All right. So you totally failed the first game. How do you feel?
Wonderful.
Good. Let's move on to the next game. Tell us about the next game, Steven.
Well, Jim, this game is called The Consequences of Sin and You. The object of the game is to name the 3 things that sin alienates us from, after being given a clue, of course.
All right, that sounds like pretty simple, Jill. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready, Jim.
Okay. Your first clue is dog backwards.
God?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your answer was correct, but you failed to say sin alienates us from God.
You never told me to do that.
Yes, we did. Your second clue, everyone around you plus you.
Sin alienates us from us?
I'm sorry. It was sin alienates us from ourselves.
There's no difference.
Yes, there is a difference. Your final clue is everyone else.
Oh, sin alienates us from others?
Oh my God, she's done it! Jill, you've answered one question correctly, and you get to move on to the second game. How do you feel?
Awesome!
Congratulations, Jill. Well, Steven, let's hear the rules for the second segment of this show.
Well, Jim, this game is a pure quiz about the different kinds of sin. It's called The Different Kinds of Sin.
Are you ready to play, Jill?
I guess so.
Okay. First question. What is the disharmonious state into which all humans are born?
Original sin?
That is correct, Jill. Congratulations. Your second question. What is an inclination toward evil caused by original sin?
Pop-Tarts?
I'm sorry, that is almost correct, but the correct answer is concupiscence. What are... Oh, sorry. I just made a mistake. Your third question. The two different kinds of personal sin are moral sin and what?
Venus.
I'm sorry, that is almost not correct. The correct answer is moral sin and venial sin. Okay. Fourth question. For a sin to be moral, these three conditions must be present. Grave matter, full knowledge, and what?
Fall leaves.
Consent. You are so stupid. Fifth question. What is the sacrament of healing, also known as penance or confession?
Reconnaissance?
I'm sorry, Jill. The correct answer is reconciliation. All right. Your final question. After each clue, name the 5 steps of reconciliation. So you will receive a clue for each step, and you will have to guess. All right? Your first clue. Doctor of the soul.
Dr. Tom?
I'm sorry, although I am good friends with Dr. Tom and he gave me an examination last week, he did not examine my conscience, and that is the correct answer, Jill. Second clue. Be sorry.
Remorse.
No. The correct answer is have contrition, Jill. Third clue. Tell the priest.
Say it ain't so.
That is incorrect. Although I do like that song by Journey. The correct answer is confess. 4. Absolutely.
Positively.
No, the correct answer is absolution. God, you are stupid. The fifth clue. Just say a Hail Mary.
Just say Hail Mary.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is penance. You failed that quiz, except you got one answer wrong. You got one answer right. You got 5 answers wrong. You got 1 out of 6 questions correct, and that means you get to move on to the lightning round. Jill, after answering 1 out of 6 questions correctly in the second round, you get to move on to the final round, the lightning round.
Cool, do I get one of my own?
Get a what?
A lightning rod?
Maybe. Steven, let's see what we have backstage. I think we might have that umbrella from last week.
I sold it for crack.
Well, that's not very moral.
Oh my god, you've won our door prize! Steven, bring out the door prize. Please. Show the audience your door prize, Jill. What a fantastic door prize this is, ladies and gentlemen. Jill, this door once belonged to the Emperor of China's nephew's cousin. Treat it well. It's time for the final round, Jill. Are you ready?
Sure thing, Pat. I was born ready.
Pat, no, my name's not Pat. That's the wrong game show. You're thinking the wrong game show.
Oh, sorry, Howie.
No, that's still not right.
Chuck?
No, Pat, Jim,
Simon?
Simon. Okay, let's hear the rules for the lightning round. Steven, take it away.
Well, Simon, this week's lightning round is Name Those Sins.
Ooh, that's a good one. Let's hear the rules, Steven. Come on.
The objective of this game is to name the 6 deadly sins.
There's 7 deadly sins, Steven.
5 deadly sins. We'll give you a short clip of each sin being committed in order, and you tell us which one it is.
All right, let's see the first video clip. Look up there to our fancy schmancy viewing screen.
I am awesome.
All right. What do you think that sin is?
I know the answer, Pat.
You do know the answer. All right. Name that deadly sin!
Carrying an eagle across railroad tracks at night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jill. That answer is, like, completely wrong. The right answer is pride. Tell us about pride, Stephen.
Pride is defined as an excessively high opinion of oneself. As I was proclaiming my awesomeness, I was looking down on all the people. And apparently, that's not right.
Thank you, Stephen.
Everyone is subject to my opinion.
Are you ready for the second sin, Jill?
I think I can do it this time, Jimbo.
All right. Let's see that second deadly sin.
No, Timmy, you can't get the iHome. You just gotta get the Philips
I
one.
want the iHome. I want the iHome. No.
No.
No, 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 no.
Do you think you can name that sin?
Jill.
Yeah, I do. I think it's lying under oath.
I'm sorry, Jill. That is, again, completely and utterly wrong. The correct answer is envy, right? No, it's greed. It's greed. I wasn't watching. Is it greed, Stephen? Tell us about greed. Tell us about greed.
Well, Jim, greed is the intense desire for earthly goods. Someone who is greedy expresses excessive want for more than he already has.
Thank you, Stephen.
I want a raise.
Jill, are you ready for the third deadly sin? It doesn't matter that you've gotten both of them wrong so far, because all you need is one correct answer out of 7 to win our window prize.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's see that third sin.
Can't even text with my phone.
Jill, are you ready to answer?
Jimmy Kimmel, I think I'm ready.
All right. Name that deadly sin.
Littering!
Oh, I'm sorry. The correct answer was envy. It was envy this time because I was watching. Tell us about envy, Stephen.
Well, Jim, envy is basically wanting something that someone else has. It's pretty bad.
Thank you, Stephen.
I want your iPhone.
Jill, are you ready for the fourth deadly sin?
I think so, James.
All right. Let's see that sin. Are you ready to name that sin, Jill?
Oh, I know. It's giving a bank account and your credit card number.
I'm sorry, Jill. The correct answer was anger. Tell us about anger, Stephen.
Well, Jim, anger is simply being really, really, really ticked off.
Thank you, Stephen.
I hate you, Jim.
I hate you too, buddy. Are you ready for the fifth sin? All you need is one correct answer to win our window prize, and you've got 2 questions left. 3 questions left. All right. Are you ready?
I sure am, Steven.
All right. Let's see that fifth deadly sin. Are you ready to name that fifth sin?
Yeah. Johnny, I think the sin is getting a haircut on a Tuesday.
Well, that is one of the 7 almost kind of deadly sins. That is not the 5th deadly sin. I'm afraid that the correct answer was lust. Tell us about lust, Stephen.
Well, Jim, lust is a craving for sexual pleasure.
All right. Thank you, Stephen.
Your wife is a total babe.
Are you ready for the 6th sin? 2 questions left, and you have 2 shots at 1 correct answer for the window prize. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, let's see that sin! Are you ready to give us an answer, Jill?
Yeah. I think it's murder.
I'm sorry, Jill. That answer is totally incorrect. The correct answer is gluttony. Tell us about gluttony, Stephen.
Well, Jim, gluttony is the immoderate consumption of food or drink.
Thank you, Stephen.
Are there any more cheeseburgers in the break room? I only ate 6 of them.
I don't think so. I only ate 4. Are you ready for the final sin, Jill?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see that sin! Can you name that sin, Jill?
Laziness.
I'm sorry, the correct answer was sloth.
Isn't that
You have
the same
anything to
thing? I thought that was the same.
It's not the same thing.
Oh.
Well, Jill, thanks for playing the sin struggle. You didn't win the window prize, but you're going home with the Chinese door. Get out. Okay. I'm glad we got rid of that door. See you later, folks. This is the sin struggle, and I'll see you next week, maybe. If we don't get canceled, I'll talk to the executives. See what I can do.